We can be a neglecting people, a people that know what things ought to change in our life. I know what I ought to do. I have people tell me all the time, well, Pastor, I know I ought to do this, or I know I ought to do that. And I say, well, if you know you ought to, then do it. Don't neglect so great a salvation. If you know you ought to be at the altar praying and calling out to Jesus, then do it. There's a lot of things that you might neglect. Neglect, that just simply means being dismissive of something. You're putting it off, right? Well, you've neglected doing your chores, and you neglected working on your school assignment, and now it's due. Or you neglected getting up on time, and so now you've been late to work, or whatever the case may be. And some of those areas are important, and some things that you've neglected may not be very important. But friend, let me tell you that your salvation is of utmost importance.